Hey everyone, I'm ExitSign250 and welcome to Exit and Emergency Episode 3. So, let's go ahead and kick it off. Above my door, I have a new exit sign. This is a chloride sign out series. The model of it is PPAK2/ESP2. If you've been a fan of my channel for some time, this exit sign may seem familiar to you. You may get it from the series Beyond the Code, and in that series we talked about this exit sign a lot and joked about it. Speaking of that, NJ Moo was actually the one to give me the sign. It was mainly just a little joke thing, but I really do like it. Let's go into some details of this exit sign. First off, it's fully plastic, and it's also fully incandescent, as well as it has battery backup. That's why you can see the battery pack up there. Although it is plastic, the arrows are a one-time punch out, so if you punch them out, you can't put them back in. I also don't have the original light bulbs in them. I have these LED ones that act incandescent, but they're really LED. They're not retrofits per se. They do the job of an incandescent bulb. Underneath the exit sign, you can see there's a little vent. That's what some people call a escape light or a path light. This allows the light bulbs to shine light at the door or a pathway so you can see in the dark or when the power goes out. Almost like a built-in emergency light. On the side of it, you can see the chloride logo and the AC light and test button. Go ahead and give this unit a test. And it's in battery backup. Now it's in AC. And if you noticed, it actually cut off the AC bulbs when I hit the test button. Most incandescent exit signs don't do that for whatever reason. That's a cool feature I like about this because you can clearly see if it works in battery backup. Moving on, we have another new unit. This is an All-Pro A.P. LEL emergency light. These have an interesting design. You can kind of see they're a bit more flat. And it's also fully LED. Let's go ahead and give it a test. It's decently bright, not the brightest thing in the world, but not the dimmest. Lastly in my room, we have a Dual-Lite's PathLink series. The model of this is LEMBK. These look pretty slick to me. It almost reminds me of a Dual-Lite's version of the All-Pro APLEL. Let's go ahead and give it a test. This unit is pretty bright. This emergency light also has a feature that most emergency lights don't have. Well, it's kind of exclusive to Dual-Lites though. It's called EasyKey, and basically it lets you disconnect the battery from the outside of the emergency light so you don't have to open it and rip some wires out. Here's the key itself. It looks like a little stop sign. And what you do when you want to disconnect the battery is plug it in to this little slot, and now the battery's disconnected. I'd find this feature pretty practical if you're a collector or enthusiast, so if you have it installed and a power outage comes around and you want to turn off the unit to save some battery life when you don't need light, you can plug in the key. I'll demonstrate that feature a little later. We are now in emergency mode in my room. So here's the sign out series, and the escape light shines on the door, and you can see it's a lot brighter in person, but it's on, lighting up the door. And it doesn't look like it in the video, but I can clearly see this, so I can get out. Here is the All-Pro APLEL lighting up. Have the right head adjusted for this area right here. You can see it's mainly aimed right here. And then the opposite over here. And then the PathLink's emergency light takes over, and there it is, very bright. And there it is over here. Kind of lights up my bed, which is odd. Although it's adjustable, it just kind of spreads the light everywhere. So right now I have the right head aimed at the floor, but you can see it lights up half the ceiling too, which is interesting. Now let me demonstrate the EasyKey. So I have the EasyKey, and I'll go ahead and place it in, and it shuts off the emergency light. And then if I want it to come back on, simply take it out, and it's back on. So there it is. Pretty bright. Walk over here. There's the other one. And then we can see to get out. Let's go to my dad's office now. And yet another new unit. This is a Light Alarm Squire series, and there's the logo up there. This is probably one of my favorite combos I have, mainly for its design. It has a brushed aluminum face, and then the outer housing is plastic, and in black housing. Looks pretty amazing. There's the emergency light up there, and I have it fully adjusted. And I do need the right arrow out, but it's a one-time punch out, and I prefer not to do that. It's also fully incandescent, and I have the same LED bulbs like I do in the Sign Out series, and it also has the underneath escape light. Although I got this unit brand new, it never came with a canopy, so I have to use my Dual-Lite Exquisite's canopy, which it's white housing, but no one really notices that. And up there is the test button and battery indicator light, and the indicator just lets me know if the battery charger is on high charge or low charge. And because it's off, it's on low charge, and if I give it a test, it'll go to high charge. So let's give it a quick test. Press the test button. And now you can see the LED is fully lit, meaning it's on high charge. We're now in emergency mode. You can see the combo's on, pretty bright. And this head's pointed down here. Over here, a lot brighter in camera. You kind of see where the path light, escape light thing is. Pretty bright combo. I personally, this may be even one of my favorite combos in my collection. But there you go. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in another video.